Yeah, all right, man. What's happening, guys? How we doing? Come on in here, dude. Get on over here. There we go. All right. Had a great talk with my kids today. They're up in New York in college. One's in the city, one's upstate. Pretty badass. I sent my son some food so he could eat because college kids need to eat. I'm a freak about that. Is like I like to send them food and stuff and money because they fucking rule. I mean that's kind of the thing. A lot of parents are like, "Well, work for this." Fuck that. You're going to college and you're busting ass and you're getting good grades. And both my kids are on full scholarships for academics and stuff. Like they got scholarships for different things. I don't fucking know exactly. All I know is it's not costing us a penny. Both are going to universities in New York and major universities, and it's not costing us a penny. And I just think that's fucking great. Am I right? Am I right about that? Let's see. Yeah, I'm there. Okay. I think it's pretty badass. Like if you can get your kids to the point where they're at college at universities for free, and they look like me. My two older ones are Greek, Welsh, and Jewish. So they did everything 100% with no fucking extra help, and they got full rides and everything else. That's pretty badass. I'm impressed by them, so I send them as much as I can and everything. I just bought my son not a stove, but it's a convection oven, air fryer, dehydrator, baker oven, because I want him to eat good, and he's got kidney stones and shit, and so I want him eating good. I mean that's the thing, I want him eating good. By the way, again, guys, please, if you don't like being tagged, I won't even notice you're gone. I really won't. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you know who should be booking me for shows when we start up again? Lots of people. Lots of people. I got to be honest. Lots of people should be booking me for shows. I'm fracking hysterical. Where are we? Check out my comedy, guys. Go on YouTube. David Berger, D Berger Comic, etc. Check out the comedy. If I'm not funny, write in and tell me you suck, dude. You're not funny, and that's fine. I'll dig it. That'll be cool. Not a worry. All right. So checking it out and rocking and the rolling and the whatnot, rocking and rolling and whatnot. Anyone love Grease? I loved Grease. Anyway. I'm single-ish, I'm not single in that. Well, obviously I'm divorced, but I'm single that I have no children today. I'm all by myself, just hanging, gang banging, slanging cane, tripping, flipping, doing my dipping. Got a little wad in my mouth because how earlier I was sipping. I got my cup in my hand. It's red, you see, so I came from a party, but I'm like 83. What the fuck am I doing at a party with kids? I'm that cool motherfucker. Didn't you know? You dig? I'm the guy at the club who's 62, but I'm dancing like I'm 20 and I'm showing up you. And I'm sitting there showing and I'm dancing and I'm moving and I'm rapping and I'm doing this shit. But when the party's over, the one thing I don't get is no one wants to be around the old guy who thinks he's cool, who raps or dances. Go home, drink, shoot pool. You're old. Anyway, so that's how I feel. Anyway, alrighty. Anyway, good to talk to you guys. I'm glad everyone's not here. I want to talk about this. It's a crazy thing. Follow me on this. Okay, first off, I want to talk about this right off the bat. Let me get in there. They say right off the bat, and then I take forever to get there. Okay, so this is important. It's very, very sorry, I can't do that. It's very, very important that you see this board, because this board at RAI, Reynolds Tobacco, is running an advertisement right now pointing out that banning menthol cigarettes or banning flavored tobacco is a direct racism a direct racism. God, sorry. I am so sick of my arm going numb. Is a direct racism against Latino and Black people. First of all, are you a moron? You're deciding that all Latin and Black people smoke fucking menthol cigarettes? Well, not all of them do. That's stupid right off the bat. Some of them smoke Camels. No, I'm kidding. The point I'm making is that's just stupid. Now, forget the fact that this commercial literally is saying banning menthol cigarettes isn't fair to Black people or Latin people. I swear to God, if you haven't seen this commercial, please find this commercial. Please. It's amazing. If you don't get the agenda, if you don't get the game people are playing, if you don't get the nightmare, both sides, all sides, everybody with money, everyone who has money is playing this game with us. Those of us that don't have money are getting fucked, period. Now, so watch this. So they have a tobacco commercial saying, hey, if you ban menthol, that's racist, this and that, right? But this is their board. It's all white. Their whole board, everybody who's the supplier, quality assurance, vice president, senior director, retired at Rye, all these people, white. In the commercial, they show this white guy who looks like, probably like him. Oh, that hurts so bad. Sorry. He looks like, where am I? Him. Little older. Well, no, it looks like him. They show him in the commercial. Say, this bad guy doesn't want you to have your menthol cigarettes. What the fuck? Why isn't everyone beyond flipped out about this? Why isn't everyone like, what the fuck? Like, you are really, Reynolds, RJ Reynolds, you're really using the whole racial destabilization to try to make sure you get to continue to kill people with menthol cigarettes? Are you for fucking real? He's like, yeah, well, you know who's going to get to smoke their fucking cigars? You, RJ Reynolds, your whole family. That's what you guys do. You sit around, you smoke cigars, and you laugh at people. But, yeah, people like you, people like everybody on this board and their family, that's who's going to sit around and smoke cigars and everything else. But they're like, yeah, they're going to sit around and smoke cigars and have their cigarettes, but they won't let you have yours. Don't let them do that. What the fuck? Like, how stupid are we at this point? Do you know I just saw a commercial for women with ovarian cancer? A friend of mine, I'm not going to say their name, is on the commercial as the rep, as the person talking about, like, oh, hey, if this happened to you and you have this and ovarian, she's never had it. She's healthy as a horse, sexy as fuck, healthy as a horse. And the thing is this. There's no Black people working at this law firm. There's a law firm out there that's like going, hey, if you got ovarian cancer because of this or this talcum powder or whatever, they have a Black woman as the spokesperson, but they have no, in their picture for their main people for their law, not one Black person. It's all like Armenian, things like that, and white. Not one Black person. I even called them and they're like, well, we have Black people working here. I go, yeah, but not as lawyers. Yeah, but they're working here. No. That's not the same. And so I think it might be time to kind of wake up to the fact that we're being completely fooled. We're being completely tricked and lied to and everything else. By the way, guys, if you want to hear just the audio, you can check it out on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio. If you want to see the video and you're listening to this on iTunes or anything, you can always go to Facebook Live to D Burger Comic, I think it is, or Dave Berg, DAVBURG on Facebook. It's facebook.com/DAVBURG. You can go to those. God damn it, my arm's numb. I'm sorry. I hate this. I need to get some sort of surgery or something done because this is horrible. Okay, so follow me here. These companies are pushing, like, this is what already happened. Is they took the George Floyd thing, they took this, they took that, they took it as the moment, the thing to happen, everything. We don't even know how I'm not saying George Floyd staged anything. I'm not saying George Floyd was part of anything. I'm saying the powers that be created a whole fucking wacky deal going on, and everything seems sketchy. And again, I'm not sure if it's the right or the left, if it's Trump or it's Pelosi, but somebody's fucking us big time. So here's my point. Does anybody feel like this? Does anyone feel like the Democrats are like like, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get banned, but you see it right there. It's written. Well, they're blowing a rape whistle and yelling, help, help, help. And it seems that way. It's like the Democrats are holding us down and punching us, right? And taking our shoes and stuff. And they're going, help, we're being bullied. They're bullying us. They're punching our fists with their bodies. They're punching our fists with their faces. And it's like, what the fuck? And it's kind of insane because they're like, okay, first of all, right off the bat, Trump wasn't, even if he did, I'm going to tell you this, even if he did master plan slowing down the post office, that's some fucked up shit. But I could see him doing it. You know what I'm saying? I could see him doing that, and that's fucked up. Like, that's really fucked up to do that shit because, yeah, I've been fucked because of it. I get that. It's politics. They're all playing politics. I don't excuse it. I've never thought he was a great, like, I don't think he cares about me and you per se. He just wants the country to do great, and he wants to leave a legacy. So I'm saying, like, yeah, financially he's a good representative for the country financially and stuff. I don't trust him on a lot of things, but I'm way more scared of Biden. I'm way more scared of Pelosi. Kamala Harris is the scariest fucking person in the world. If you guys don't understand that you are about to vote, if you're Democrat and voting Biden, do you realize you're voting for an old white guy who's made so many racist comments on video, live, like on video? You can't, nobody's photoshopping these, not like all the Trump Epstein shit that's all photoshopped, and it's just so sad because you could just check it. All you gotta do is check these photos online. There's an easy way. You just go to Photo Checker. It'll check it free. Just save yourself the embarrassment or the ridiculousness or your patheticness that you need to do that stuff. Check your photos. I do it with both sides, all sides. I check the photos, you know, unless I'm high, and then I don't. But generally I check the photos. The point I'm trying to make is check your photos, get your shit together, you know, fact check some of your shit. Just make sure your photos are real. And so the simple fact is, and guys, for anyone joining right now, this is up here because this is the group that runs RJ Reynolds Tobacco. And they're telling you that the ban on menthol cigarettes is racist against Black and Latin people when there ain't no Black and Latin people on this board. And it is insane. They're like, oh, don't let white people die. You need to, you need your menthol cigarettes, man. You know, go ahead. You smoke to death, man. Prove your, you know, fuck. God damn it. And so it's insane. So then we're moving on and we're into the point of, who do I got here? Sorry. Yo, what's up, brother? Thank you. What's up, Robin? How's it going, brother? Here's the deal. So if you stop and think about it for a second, someone's lying to us. I mean, you got to think by this point, either it's like I feel that it's Trump's master plan for New World Order, Pelosi, Schumer, Schiff, Biden, Kamala, all of them in on it with them. Everyone in on it with them. All super in on it with them. People are going to go down. Shit's going to get crazy. All of a sudden, boom, Trump's completely in charge, like dictator in charge. New World Order shit starts going on. I've said that from the beginning, that's what I thought was really going on. Now, I also state that I like Trump, that if I was going to walk to the polls or if I vote, I would vote Trump. If I vote, I'll vote for Trump. If Terry Crews decides to put his hat in the goddamn ring, then I'll vote Terry Crews 2020. But he hasn't stepped up to throw his hat in the ring, even though I promoted him wonderfully to 7 or 8 people every night. And what I'm saying is, I mean, the fact that Bernie could back Biden is insane. Again, keep in mind, you're voting for that, and you're voting for a woman whose laws have arrested so many black people. I'm just saying, and so many white people, so many poor people is what they've arrested. Forget about that though. But then she reverses it and goes and hangs out with Snoop Dogg, who's a fraud himself. So that's perfect. So two frauds hung out. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what made Nipsey Hussle so badass. He hated all the people who pretend they fucking liked him now. Now here's the thing though. So they want you to, yeah, but we have to really know. Because see, the fact is, like, Kamala Harris's husband is white as fuck devil. Like, he's the white devil. Biden's the white devil. Trump's probably the white devil. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, okay, so Grunt, what's up, man? How's it going? Trump might be the devil. At this moment, he hasn't. I mean, my God, like, okay, yeah, if he's total fucking propaganda and everything else, fine. But the dude's pardoning Susan B. Anthony, who my first ex-wife is actually related to. But he's pardoning Susan B. Anthony. He's created all these different programs. He's kept DACA alive in a different way, where adults don't get DACA. And they shouldn't. Like, people my age shouldn't fucking be benefiting from DACA. You know what? Your time's over. Get your kids into school. Have kids. Or if not, if you don't have kids and you're my age, yeah, you don't get to go to school. You just fucking rock and roll it. Rock and roll it, man. Like, you don't get a free schooling under DACA because you're fucking 45, 50 years old. Fuck that. And that's what I'm trying to say is, like, certain things you got to kind of look at, you know. It's like Michelle Obama said, I don't like what he was doing to the immigrants and putting them in cages. They were your husband's cages. Obama put the cages, and I liked Obama. I still like Obama. I'm not even 100% sure that Michelle is a woman, and those kids look exactly like her. So if she's, for some reason, if Michelle Obama was a man, it was her semen that made those children. I'll just tell you that right now. Those kids look dead on like her. So someone needs to explain to me how Michelle Obama could be a man and have kids that look exactly like her. And the only way is if somebody else is the mother. Or Michelle Obama, like I said, is just a sexy, hot woman, like I've always thought. She's sexy and she's hot, and I don't care. I don't like what she said. I thought the shit she said was jackassy and forced. She seemed forced. Obama hates Biden. He barely pushed him forward. I mean, come on. I think Obama had an agenda, and they said, "Hey, if you help us, we'll help we'll help what you want to do," and he got fucked. But again, like I said, this could all be a whole new world order thing. We could all be just fucked. We could all be fooled. Like my friend PJ Stansberry says, arm yourself, fuckers. Arm yourself. And I'm going to tell you, arm yourself, because lots of people are arming themselves. I'm going to tell you, I'm Jewish. Funny story. I was at a gun store. There was a file or whatever. And so the guy takes it to the guy next to me who has a yarmulke, a Jewy looking dude with a yarmulke, and starts talking to him. And the guy goes, I'm not. And the guy I'm talking to, who's helping me, goes, yeah, no, that's my file. That's this guy. I go, it's hysterical. He saw the last name and thought it was so Jewy it had to be him. But it was me. But nobody ever thinks I'm the Jew, but I'm 100% Jewish. That's the crazy thing in life. So I was at the store, and at the gun store, and there's a lot of people there, man. It's getting crazy. Arm up, man. Arm up. Yeah, no, I do. I'm 100% the middle, bro. I'm telling you. Robin said stay in the middle, because the Jews are the chosen people. I'm going to tell you, though, seriously, bro, I'm going to tell you this. Like, that's what I'm saying, is like, I'm one of those people who sees as much as I can. I don't know, I'm not all seen by anything. I'm not all right. I'm an ass. But the one thing I do is I look at things as much as I can from an objective view. My objective view on things in that sense has always been like when there was true Palestinians blowing themselves up, where it was real suicide bombers. I said right then, someone needs to look at what the fuck's going on, because people don't kill themselves. That was a spider. You see how badass I am? That was a spider midair, motherfuckers. Dead. Bam. Gone. Might be in my hair. Who knows? Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I'm Jewish. I love who I am. I'm proud of who I am. I'm good with who I am as a Jew. But when that shit was going on, the Palestinians were fucking blowing themselves up. I said someone needs to fucking look at this because people don't just blow themselves up unless they're being treated real fucking horrible. And they were at that time. Then things progressed and things got different. Let me ask you guys a quick side note because I'm looking at my TV and I gotta ask you this. Has anyone seen the Love Shriners commercials? Two things. The bigger kid now with the red shirt who used to be tiny and adorable, who's now big. Do you think he hates the new little kid? Yeah, I'd love to be chosen out of this shit all. Well, that's why we said, if the Jews are the chosen people, what were we chosen for? To walk around a desert fucking 40 years aimlessly? To marry bitches who drive us crazy until we lose our hair, hunch over, and die of heart attacks? Fuck that. Choose someone else. Anyway, but yeah, so the thing I was saying about the Shriners commercial, if you've seen it, right? If you remember the kid with the black hair, he wears the red shirt now, he's bigger, a little heavier. He does, hey, my friends, I want you to meet my friends now. You know, he's like that guy. He's like the Jay Leno of handicap. And so he's like, hey, look, meet my friends, you know? But he seems pissed, right? He seems like I used to be the cute guy. And then that little blonde kid who gets up in the wheelchair and does his hair and does all that shit and smiles and he stands up and walks and everything. And he's just great. He's fucking fantastic. Like, this kid is fire. Like, I want to buy this kid a fucking stripper. I want to buy this kid a house. I want to buy him whatever he wants. He's so badass. He's this adorable little kid on the Shriners commercial that just he's like, you know what? Life fucked me, but you know what? So what? Bam, I'm coming back strong, cute, and adorable, dressed well. And he does. And I think the kid in the red, though, kind of fucking hates him. You know, it's kind of like, ah, fuck you. He's back. He's like outside smoking a cigarette, like, ah, fuck that bastard. Fuck him. You know, I was him. I was adorable. You know, I was fucking adorable. I was traveling all over this son of a bitch. I'll take his fucking wheelchair. It'll go nowhere. I can walk. Anyway, that was, you know, I just thought that when I saw the commercial. Anyway, I'm only a few more seconds because my arm is so numb. Oh my God. Have you ever had something in your body just die numb? It's like, oh, is that part of my body anymore? And it's just so numb. And that just happens all the time. Anyway, point I'm trying to make, guys, please wake up to this. Please, all I'm telling you is you're like, hey, look, Black Lives Matter. That's a fact. Black Lives Matter. I'm behind that 100%. Let's all focus on that. Fuck the other agendas. Fuck everything else, okay? Everyone should have equal rights. Black Lives Matter, but fuck all these other agendas. And so if you don't realize, if Black people don't realize that they're being used, that they're being propagandized for a different agenda. You see, really look around, Black people, please, because it was like when Obama got voted in office. Really look around. What's gotten better for you? I mean, it's better for fucking LeBron James is doing better. He loves it. This is great. This is his moment. He's floating around. I mean, he's fantastic, by the way. I absolutely adore it. Like, I think the guy does so much good. I'm not shitting on him. I'm saying the rich Black people are still doing fine. They're doing a million times better. But in South Central, in Compton and Watts and in Detroit, Michigan, and Chicago, you know, like in the boroughs, in New York, down in Brooklyn and down in Harlem, what's gotten better for you? That's Cuomo's area, man. He's hardcore liberal, loves it, man. He's like, fuck yeah, fuck Trump and this and that. What's gotten better for you? What do you have? What have you gotten? Have you gotten any of these reparations? Have you gotten any of this extra help? Are you getting, and like, really stop and think. Yes, what happened to George Floyd was horrible. What went on was horrible. Look at the after video that came out and look at what they showed us is also horrible, though. Again, no, those cops shouldn't have killed him. And yes, those cops, the police force should be held liable and all that. And that cop should be fired and everything else, 100%. I'm not going to say that he should do life in jail or this. I just think he should be fired again. Because when you see the video, you do see that Yeah, Floyd isn't jumping into the fucking car and going, yes, I'll go along, no problem. And the guy goes, fuck you, I'm going to neck strangle you. The guy choosing to put his fucking knee on his neck is bullshit, and the guy should be liable for that. He should lose his job and everything else. You know, he should even probably go to jail. I don't know, but, I don't know about first or second degree murder and things like that. And so the point I'm trying to make and get out there is, so the horrible things happen, boom, boom, but nothing. Again, it's like Obama's 8 years in presidency. What got better for you, though? Why would we be doing the George Floyd thing if Obama's presidency made things better? Not saying Trump's going to. I'm saying we need to. We need to stop. I don't need LeBron James, and I don't need John Travolta, and I know I'm so old. I don't need any of these people, Johnny Depp. I don't need anyone. I don't need Alec Baldwin, that woman-beating fucking piece of shit. By the way, I hate anyone who thinks that he's okay to play Trump when he's the worst person in the world. He's a fucking woman-beating piece of shit who cussed out his own kid and called his daughter a pig and all this shit. Fuck him. Anyway, I'm sorry. I hate people who shit. You fuck with your kids, you're dead to me. I hate people who shit on their kids, and you got that much money, and you got to fuck Kim Basinger, and you're fucking shitting on her, and you're shitting on your kid. You should just be going, oh my God, Kim Basinger, thank you again for the pussy. That was wonderful. I know you're fucking crazy. All people are crazy, but fucking, oh my God, thank you for the pussy. That was so good. That's all you should have fucking said. And you should have told your daughter, look, you're wonderful. I'm an asshole. We're rich. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy your life. Straighten up a little, act better, but not a pig, don't fucking nuts. It's horrible. It pissed me off so bad. Simple fact I'm trying to make, man. Also, guys, share this if you don't mind, because, sometimes nobody watches. Sometimes that's how it goes. It makes me sad. I'm going to tell you. It makes me sad when nobody watches sometimes. Sometimes I get 500 views. Sometimes I get 100 views. Sometimes I get 10 views. It's hurtful. It's hurtful. And Keith Bereni was saying the prospect of a Biden presidency. I mean, really think about it. Guys, think who Kamala Harris is. Like, really think who this person is. Think who Joe Biden is. I am in no way saying, hey, guys, Trump's so much better than them. They're just worse than him even. That's what I get. They're as bad as him or worse. And, I mean, at least we were doing good financially. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least the economy was doing good. I mean, I don't know what to say to people, because where's the logic? Where is the logic? Where is the logic? I hate Steve Trevino. I don't know why he's on my goddamn fucking Twitter. I hate that cunt fucking hack. Anyway, sorry, I just had to get that out there. By the way, yeah. I want to do a thing where we could just do bare knuckle fights. Like, people who've hated each other forever, we could just meet in underground shit and do bare knuckle fights. If anyone's down, just let me know. Not that I couldn't do it. I could not do it. There's a lot with my shoulder. Left hand, fuck you. I punch you so many times with my left hand. I could not possibly do it. I'm in so much pain. I'd hit you with my dick. Anyway, so my point being is, think about this. You're considering voting for a guy who said poor kids are just as smart as white kids. You're considering voting for a guy who told somebody if they don't vote for him, they're not black. You're considering voting for a guy who voted for segregation, who voted to not allow busing. You're considering voting for a guy who's an awful person. His son was making tons of money in a country where he had no idea about the actual job itself. His other son got kicked out of the army for drugs and then fucking died. It's a shame he died, but he fucking got kicked out for drugs. That's who he raised. He raised shitty kids. I mean, you got to admit, Trump's kids are, Trump's son's an asshole who's doing nothing wrong, who's super successful, who's living an incredibly fun fucking wild life. The son, the oldest. The daughters are If you see, this is the thing. Trump gets no credit for having like the most badass daughters. How does this motherfucker have daughters that are that powerful and that strong? But he's horrible. He hates women. He's a womanizer. But his daughters are unfuckable with. Like, you can't mess. They rule. They run everything. Like, that's the insanity. He puts his soul into his kids. He trusts his daughters more than anyone. But you call him a womanizer and this and that. His son doesn't even work on his campaign, but his daughters do. Now, the youngest son, Barron, they've never hit him. They've taken care of him. They didn't Kennedy him. They didn't Kennedy him, keep him in the dun. No, Melania is a fucking superstar with that kid. I'm a special education teacher. Melania Trump is a fucking superstar with that kid. So, yes, we could all be being fooled, and it could be a whole new world order thing. But if it isn't, can we use a little logic? Trump has daughters who are kicking ass. Yes, Trump is a womanizer. We know that he's a fuck boy. Like, Trump wanted to fuck everyone. That's true. I don't believe Trump ever fucked underage girls. I don't believe that. I can't 100% say he didn't. I just don't believe he did. Now, do I think he paid women for sex? Totally. Do I think that girl that sued him? Yeah, totally. I think all that. I think he paid hookers. He paid everyone. He bought women. He cheated on probably every wife he was ever with. I totally believe he did that. I don't think he fucked underage women. I don't think he raped women. Business-wise, I don't think he would have done that because it doesn't make any business sense to succeed. I just don't see him doing that in that sense. Now, his connection to Epstein is a bunch of fake pictures. The thing we do have is a video of Trump saying, "Not my kind of guy," and also kicked him out of his club when they found out about the allegations. But everybody else on the left was going to the island. So it's just a little, can we do some, like, Schumer is the worst human being alive, both him and Amy Schumer. They're truly, he ruins seriousness and she ruins comedy. He's the cure for truth and she's the cure for laughter. That's exactly it. I'm going to tell you, that's where I'm going. Guys, Chuck Schumer is the cure for the truth. He makes sure it'll never be heard. And Amy Schumer, she's the cure for laughter. The cure for laughter.